Okay, today we're going to be changing the linens on a soiled bed. So first I'm going to do hand hygiene. And then I'm going to put on some gloves because the sheets are soiled. Alrighty, and then I'm going to get the bed to a working height. Okay, and then I'm going to put the rails down. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to take off the blanket and use it for the clean bed. As long as it's not soiled, we can reuse it. And this one appears to not be.
Okay, respirations were at 16 and the pulse was 78. And then your initial was SAC.
And then your date birth.
4/9
And your pain.
Fold it kind of neatly and put it over to the side. Okay, and then we're going to take off the dirty sheets all at once, and so I'm going to do it like this way and roll it away from me so I don't get soiled in any way by the dirty sheets. I'm going to take off the dirty pillowcase and put the pillow to the side. Just keep rolling all of this together. Okay. And then I'm going to put it in the linen hamper. Okay, and if the mattress was soiled at this time, I would wipe it down, and I would also change gloves, or since the sheets are clean, I can remove my gloves and perform hand hygiene. And then I would begin putting on the clean sheets on the bed. So first I'm going to start with a fitted sheet. And we want to make sure to put it around the corners of the mattress to make sure everything's fitting nicely and tight. Okay. Make sure this goes under the mattress all the way around. Okay, and then I would put down the draw sheet. And we want to make sure to put the seams at the bottom for the comfortableness of the patient, because we don't want the patient laying on the seams and it causing any kind of rash or bed sore. Make sure it's even across the bed, no wrinkles, or as wrinkle free as you can get it. And then we're going to tuck it under the mattress to prevent it from sliding around. Okay. And now I'm going to place the blue pad on top of the draw sheet, and we're going to do the white up. And this will kind of absorb anything if the patient soils the bed, and makes an easier cleanup for the nurse for next time. Okay, just make sure there's no wrinkles or anything on that. Then we're gonna move to the flat sheet.
This is the labs.
And I'm gonna drape it over the end of the bed to make it easier to tuck under later. And we wanna make sure to do the hard seams facing up, so we don't want them touching the patient at all, causing any kind of rash or injury for the patient. Make sure that it's even on both sides. This one is not. And you can check the evenness at the bottom as well. I'm going to make sure that this is good. Okay, and next we're gonna put down the blanket from the bed before, since it wasn't soiled, as said earlier, so I can use it again. So I'm just gonna unfold this and put it just like the flat sheet. You wanna make sure the tag is down at the bottom, because if it was up at the top with the patient, it could be in the patient's face and irritate the patient's face or body. And again, I want to make sure that this is even on both sides, just as before with the sheet. Okay. All right, and at this time, I'm going to pick up the mattress at the bottom and sweep under the bottom right here to make it easier to do those mitered corners, the nice neat corners. I already forgot the name. Normally this sweep would be easier with 2 people, but it's a one-man job right now. Okay. Make sure it's nice and neat under here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the corners. So I'm going to pick up this, swing it over, and then I'm going to tuck in this excess right here. And push it under the mattress. And that makes a nice neat corner. I'll do the same on this side. Okay, and this, do the same thing, pick this up, sweep under the extra, and let that fall. And I'm going to do the toe pleat, so when the patient gets in the bed, their toes aren't going to be like stuck in the blanket. So I'm going to pick this up and pull it like this, give it some extra room. There we go. Okay. Put this down. And then I'm going to put the new pillowcase on the pillow. So I'm going to grab it from the end, just like this, on the outside, turn it inside out, and then I'm going to use this hand to grab the pillow and pull it through. You want to make sure not to shake the pillow. Okay. I want to put the tag on the inside so it's not hanging out and touching the patient's face. Just slide it on. Alright, and then just get it ready for the patient to enter the bed. Okay, so now that the linens are changed and they're all clean, ready for the patient, I'm going to put the side rails back up on both sides. And then I'm going to lower it back down to the lowest position, ready for whenever the patient is admitted or comes back to clean linens. So. And it's ready.